Hey everybody, welcome back to The Odds Couple. I'm Sid Rosenberg alongside expert and esteemed handicapper Mark Lawrence, my dear friend, and of course the publisher of the spectacular Playbook.com. Hello, Mark.
Sid, all set for NFL Sunday.
Yeah, we are all set. A rough week last week. How about those Saints for a while there? Looked like your Dolphins pick was right on the money, but Drew Brees just came over, ripped up your tickets, and of course, more than Drew Brees, I should say. How do you count on not one, but two pick sixes out of Chad Henne in the second half?
Absolutely unbelievable, that football game, the outcome of it. The Dolphins looked like they were right there for the win, let alone not getting the cover. It'll be the most head-scratching game of the year.
I agree. They had that big lead up by 21 in the second quarter to lose by 12. I'll give you the number right here. The Saints outscored the Dolphins from late in the second quarter on 43-10.
Oh, my God.
Ouch. Let's get to our trends, though, for another week here in the National Football League. Trend number one. The Ravens, Mark, dropped a heartbreaker 2 weeks ago in Minnesota, and you like their chances this week, even though the unbeaten Broncos come to Baltimore.
Well, what I like here is the fact that they're off back-to-back losses, but more importantly, they're 15-1 straight up and against the spread at home off of an NFC game. When they go outside the conference, come back home, 15-1 straight up and against the spread. All good things eventually come to an end. I think they will for the Denver Broncos here against the rested Baltimore Ravens playing off back-to-back losses.
All right, there it is. We're going to talk about that game later on in the program. I may once again look to buck the trend or not.
We'll find out.
We will find out. Trend number two, it's hard to imagine the Rams winning anything right now, but there's no time like the present. Will they win at least the money this Sunday in the Motor City against a Lion team that's not very good?
The Lion team's not very good, and a great stat here in the Rams. How about 8-0 to the spread when they're off a double-digit loss and playing a losing team? Detroit fits that bill, a losing team, and you know, Sid, sooner or later, the Rams are going to win a football game. Now, it's going to happen probably against the likes of the Detroit Lions, a football team who shouldn't be favored, hasn't been favored in God knows how long. Laying points here, the Rams. Look out, the Rams win. I say the Rams win.
Well, you did say that 2 weeks ago, and
yes,
they very nearly beat Jacksonville, so you were right on the money. They came very, very close. Last week they had to play the Colts, so they're right back to their rough ways. But I kind of like them this week as well. Trend number three, Mark. The Cowboys have historically done well against losing teams at home in November. Will that trend continue this Sunday against the visiting Seattle Seahawks?
How about 15-2 to the spread as a November home favorite when they're taking on a losing team? That's the Seattle Seahawks coming in here. And you know, this is deja vu all over again last year. Dallas got off to a slow start, and who came into Dallas but Seattle, and they clocked them, winning the game by over 20 points here. Same situation here. Dallas off to a slow start. Here comes Seattle. Look for the same result the Cowboys roll.
Yeah, and Dallas comes off a very nice victory over Atlanta last Sunday. That was very impressive. Here's the mailbag. Mark, Rich in San Jose. The Raiders played the Chargers very close in week one, yet are now 16.5-point dogs in San Diego this Sunday. Have they regressed that much? It's odd. 2 weeks ago, they beat the Eagles, but that was sandwiched in between losses to both New York football teams. They were outscored 82-7. 44-7 by the Giants and 38-0 by the Jets. Who are the real Oakland Raiders?
Well, Sid, you know, I often said you're never as bad as you look in your worst loss, and you're never as good as you look in your best victory.
Except here.
Except here. This year, especially, because the haves have it and the don'ts don't this year.
True.
But the Oakland Raiders come into this game. This line is what it is because of what happened last week. What I can't get out of my head is the fact that Norv Turner has never beat the spread as a double-digit division favorite. He's been a double-digit division favorite 6 times. Lost the money all 6 times, but worse, he's lost half of the game straight up.
Wow.
Norv Turner is not to be trusted laying double digits. Hold your nose and take the Raiders.
Remember, if you have any handicapping questions, feel free to send Mark and I an email at theoddscouple@opensports.com. That's theoddscouple@opensports.com. Here's what you've been waiting for. The picks are coming up. Mark and I are making you money in the National Football League right here on The Odds Couple.